Hi, welcome to Rotunda Live at the Foundry Studio, and we have Thomas and the Empty Orchestra.
Your love is like a tidal wave. By the time I see it, it is far too close to me to sail. And as that horizon swiftly approaches me, I simply could not match its speed with my dignity. Tangled up at my feet, and it's okay to feel betrayed. Just promise me you won't stay that way, 'cause that goddamn son of a bitch ain't worth it. You can take it from one who knows. I used to be a lot like him. And I know you thought you found your lucky charm, but it proved you wrong. And that is hard to get your head around when you're young. But in the next couple of months, you'll feel different, and it's okay to not give a fuck what I've got to say. Said when you're drinking and you're lonely. We both know that sometimes any bed is better than sleeping alone. My sweetheart, my sweetheart, there's worse things in life, worse things in life than being alone. At the end of the night, end of the night, when those bars close their doors and there's nobody left to take you home tonight, no, sweetheart. Close their doors and there's nobody left to take you home tonight. No. Whistled through the ears, the earth sang its mournful song. He's crying in the bathroom all the winter long. Spring sprang up like a jack-in-the-box. Said I'm too young to waste away in this awful house. So left the first light. 'Cause time's too big a thing for us to talk about. He said, my only way out of here is getting out. But I can't take that anymore. No lords, no masters, no heaven or soul. We are only flesh. Oh, 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 oh. Stumbled through a season, sat heavy on a church pew. Thought deeply of the violence the men of God can do. They hear whispers in the wind, have their fears confirmed. That we are not some part of a greater plan. There were no answers here. So he returned to the house, the whistling in the wind, and rejoiced in his own culpability. 'Cause his choices were his and they were his alone. Soon a voice came over the telephone, spoke of the death of our close friend, and he wept all over again. If nothing means anything, then why do I feel so bad? Feel so bad. If the choice is mine to make, then I can only stand by him. And wonder what the cause of events could have been. If I changed my course of path infinitesimally, could I still see your face? And he whispered in the wind, oh, hallelujah.
Tom, cheers for being here. Very nice 2 songs that you've just done. So you were just recently on the list of BBC Radio Sheffield's introducing, came number 44 with My Old Heart. How was that?
Yeah, I did. It was a really pleasant surprise, actually. I released the song with Otis Mensah, who you're aware of, who was a real pleasure to work with. Yeah. He also came in number 1 on the same list with his own song, so that was lovely to see as well. So yeah, it was a real honour to be acknowledged by BBC introducing for that.
Yeah, well, it is just an incredible track. Like when I was listening to it, I thought everything was spot on, perfect. Everything was where it needed to be. The drums behind Otis's freestyle rap, which I imagine was a freestyle rap, like the things he was saying in there just conflicted so well with what I think the message of the song was trying to give across, and I think it gave it away from two different perspectives, and yours and his, and I think it all just intermingled really well. Like, what's it like working with him?
Yeah, I tend to agree with that. It was a strange process, really, because I recorded the song. I wrote the song quite some time ago and recorded it on my own. And I'd spoken to Liam, well, Otis Mensah, having met him actually at Rotunda sessions when we both did a set. So I'd seen him a couple of times, really respected his lyricism. I think he's a really great performer, and wanted to work with him. I thought it'd be an interesting juxtaposition of styles. So what actually happened was I just gave him a song and he put that verse over it. And it's quite nice that you picked up on the differing stances or the differing messages within the track, because I think he really added a different tonal flavour to it that I hadn't anticipated, but I think worked.
Yeah, he's a really cool guy. It's like he's all over the place. Like at the moment, he's going in Huddersfield, he's going up to Manchester, he's going up to Newcastle, and he's all playing these big gigs like along the Congo Brigade, stuff like that. I mean, he's done opening shows in Sheffield University for some pretty damn big acts. So I'm sure it's a massive honour to be able to play with someone that caliber. I mean, obviously, you being yourself in your own respect are something else as well. But the two of them put together, I think, is just a beautiful really collaboration. I think it works really well. But speaking about your music, actually, I think it's, for me, one of the strangest things I've ever heard, because I just love it so much. But I don't understand how someone can play guitar that well and sing at the same time. I mean, it's just something else. Whenever I'm watching you, you're just doing this weird like up here thing. Like you got your fingers going, and then you got like this really soft voice, and you go straight into it, and it's just, oh, dude, I love it.
Oh, I greatly appreciate that thing to say. It's a lovely thing to say. I can't take full credit, I think, for the style of guitar playing that I employ. I'm a massive fan of a number of artists that I've cribbed from over the years. People like Mike Kinsella from American Football. I love Nick Drake's work. And I played for a long time in much more technical bands, more sort of mathcore and metal when I was younger, which I really wanted to maybe not directly bring into the singer-songwriter thing, but certainly to try and get away from the just 4 chords situation that you see a lot of the time, which ironically I'm going to completely contradict in my next 2 songs, which are just 2 4-chord songs. So.
Yeah, talk about your next 2 songs. The next one is going to be what I think is the lead single off your new EP, isn't it?
It is, yes. It's a song called Blood Moon, No Friend, and it will be the lead single from my EP that will be released at the end of April by the name of Let Go. And the one after that I play tonight is a song called Time Runs Out for Narcissus, which will be also on the EP.
Love that one. I've actually seen you play that one a couple of times previously at Rotunda's, and it's just, every time I hear it, I'm just like, oh, that boy. I've actually heard the new single as well, like a little sneak peek, which is just, Conor Roberts is shaking in his boots, man. You're coming out for him. He's going to send you hate mail.
I'd rather be friends with him.
Everyone wants to be friends with Conor Roberts.
Well, no, if it's eliciting that sort of response, then I guess something's going right. So I hope so.
Well, thank you very much for coming here, dude. Take it away, man.
Super.
Home ain't what you got, with your fingers wrapped around my throat like a fine silk scarf. You ain't no one to judge. A shadow of some time or place, the world's full stop. Please don't tell me that you're falling in love. You're no fool for punishment. I won't tear myself apart. This means not a goddamn thing in the scale of everyone. Time ain't on our side. Burns like a cigarette in the flesh of my arm. Pain is transient, but the mark indelible as the moon's red silhouette. Please don't tell me that you're falling in love. You're no fool for punishment. I won't tear myself apart. This means not a goddamn thing in the scale of everyone. This is all that we've got. We're both reading from our card. We're rehearsing both our parts. We're just acting in our play like everyone. I've tasted the fruits of my labor. I've never known famine or drought. Hot shame became my bedfellow too long ago to recall now. It's a selfish thing to wish for comfort when comfort is all that you know. Like the world owes you some all-consuming love, you give nothing to no one. She said, boy, don't you wait to make amends, because time may not be your master, but it waits for no man. She said time runs out. Time runs out. She said time runs out. Time runs out. So I gathered my strength and I cut those cords and I stepped out into the world. But I never found no one could love me as much as I love myself. She said, boy, don't you wait to make amends, because time may not be your master, but it waits for no man. She said time runs out. Time runs out. She said time runs out. Time runs out. You know she's right. Time runs out for you and me. Time's gonna run out for everybody we know. Time runs out. It's gonna come for you, go. Time runs out. She said, boy, don't you wait to make amends, because time may not be your master, but it waits for no man.
Thank you for watching Rotunda live at the Foundry Studio. You can find the Rotunda Sessions and the Foundry Studio online on all social media platforms. Be sure to keep an eye out for more of these. But until then, we'll see you soon. Rotunda out.